আমার নাম হয় স্বামী শিবানন্দ, আর জন্মতিথি হয় 1896 8 আগস্ট, আর জন্মভূমি হয় সিহট্ট, বাংলাদেশ।
I don't know if he's really 127 years old, but he's over 90 for sure because his documents were first issued in the 1930s and he was already an adult.
Pranayama means a kind of physical purification and mental concentration. It is a process by which all the evil matters come out from our body.
In the past 4 years, I've practiced the same pranayama meditation he mentioned, and I will break it down to 4 simple steps for you. You've been lied to that you can just sit down, close your eyes, clear your mind, and voila, you are meditating. This is not meditation, not even close. I want you to forget everything you know regarding meditation, especially if you live in the US or Europe. It's just not in the best interest of the government for people to achieve enhanced states of consciousness. For that reason, the majority of content about meditation you see online is just wrong, up to the point of being a useless waste of time. Meditation is much more than clearing your mind. When done right, it allows your body, mind, and spirit to align. It is scientifically proven that in just 2 weeks of correct daily practice of 21 minutes of pranayama meditation increases immune cell count by 33%. It increases life satisfaction by 21% and decreases stress levels by over 50%. This means, on average, you can increase your life expectancy by over 15 years through daily meditation. But none of this is as important as the spiritual change from proper meditation. Once you start a serious practice, you will be able to leave your body and enter lucid dreams during meditation. Your body will tremble with real measurable electricity and you will feel energized even when you normally shouldn't be.
This is actually real. Then when we discovered that it was real, it was really quite amazing because nobody had ever seen these kinds of signals before for this length of time. And what we were looking at are gamma oscillations in the brain. They're very fast frequency brain oscillations, and they're seen in any ordinary person, but they're seen for very, very short periods of time, typically less than 1 second. They also don't have such large amplitude. And when Miguel Rinpoche was meditating, these signals were large, they were highly synchronized, and they lasted.
The instructions I will share with you are derived from ancient Hindu beliefs, but the meditation itself was popularized by Paramahansa Yogananda's book, Autobiography of a Yogi. It describes 4 aspects to a successful Kriya or Pranayama meditation: breathing, proper posture, chakras, and mantras. Breathing. Probably you've heard numerous times in meditation tutorials to focus on your breathing, but that's just like telling a person that hasn't seen a car in their life that they can reach New York by driving a car. Instead of just focusing on your breath, you're going to breathe in and breathe out through your nose while maintaining your nasal pathways closed, slightly closed. You can try this on right now while watching the video. Doing it right should produce a sound like this. I'm breathing through my mouth only because I want you to hear it. Otherwise, always breathe in and out through your nose. This is a part of the shushumna breathing in pranayama practice. When you inhale while maintaining your pathways slightly closed, you will feel a cool stream of air go through your throat. When you exhale, you will feel a warm one go out. In Hindu beliefs, there are 2 energy pathways in your body, Ida and Pingala. They regulate prana in your body. There are 2 holes on either side of the spine which are like conduit pipes for all the nerves to pass. This is the Ida and the Pingala, the left and the right channels. It's believed you can become truly awakened only when you unlock the 3rd energy pathway, called shushumna. It lies between these 2. You can unlock it only by balancing the Ida and Pingala. So let's see how to do that. After you have mastered this breathing, we will implement a 2-to-1 breathing tempo. This means inhaling for 4 seconds and exhaling for 8. It's important to breathe through your belly or diaphragm the entire time. If you can't do 4 and 8 seconds, do 3 and 6. This will enable your parasympathetic nervous system. Breathe like this for a few minutes and you will feel how powerful this breathing technique is. Even if you don't close your eyes, you will still feel immense inner peace. So try it out right now while you are watching the video. Without this breathing, you will rarely achieve any results with meditation. This is the base. Now that you've learned to breathe properly, let's debunk some myths about proper posture. You can't meditate lying down. Running is not meditation. Being in the zone while painting or doing sports is not meditation. Proper meditation posture requires your spine to be upright but not tight, while your palms face upwards. You can either sit in a chair without leaning back and without any back or arm support, or you can sit on the ground in a lotus or half lotus position. You can also sit in the Japanese seiza position practiced in martial arts. Your chin should be parallel to the floor and your palms on your knees facing upwards. That's it. And having an erect spine is super important, and I'll explain why in the next part discussing chakras. Everyone thinks chakras are made up mumbo jumbo until you consciously feel one of them. Then you will realize it's the real deal. There's a straightforward process of how to feel a chakra. The sensation of a phantom limb in amputees is very similar to what we will aim to achieve here. Put your arm in front of you. Imagine grabbing an object without actually doing it. Don't move your arm. Just trace the movement with your eyes and imagine it. Since you've done that 1,000 times, your brain knows how to stimulate the feeling inside your mind. It should feel similar to grabbing the object without actually moving your arm. Once you achieve this feeling, you can move forward. The root chakra is the chakra most people feel quite easily. Focus your attention there at the beginning of your meditation. Now it's important to move our attention up the spine, acknowledging every single chakra that our attention passes through. I'm inhaling slowly and my attention starts from the root chakra. It goes through the sacral chakra, solar chakra, heart, throat, and third eye chakra and ends up in the crown chakra. As I finish inhaling, my attention remains on the crown chakra. As soon as I start exhaling, my attention goes down my head through the chakras and reaches all the way down toward the root chakra again. It's very important to synchronize your breath and your attention. Let's say you're at 30% of your inhale. Then this means your attention at this point should be between the sacral and solar plexus chakras. Exactly in the middle of your inhale or exhale, your attention should be on your heart chakra. You get the point. Mantras. Mantras are the next level in your path toward spiritual awakening. Most mantras come from the ancient Sanskrit language. It's believed that their frequencies and meaning combined influence our bodies and spirits. The simplest way to implement a mantra in your meditation is each time you ping a chakra with your attention, you also mentally or vocally verbalize the mantra. Let's say you breathe in and start from the root chakra, and the mantra you picked is Om Mani Padme Hum. And then you should vocalize each word when your attention hits a chakra. But this gets even more difficult to pull off while also thinking about 2-to-1 breathing tempo and closing your nasal pathways while also maintaining good posture and acknowledging the chakras. That's why I suggest you start with mastering the breathing tempo for a week while also breathing with slightly closed airways like I showed you. The next week, start acknowledging your chakras by moving your attention up and down your spine while inhaling and exhaling. By this time, you have amazing progress and feel your life magically getting healthier. Then, the time will come to implement the mantras, and you'll feel becoming one with the universe. Give it a try and come back often to the video for instructions. And if you're interested in expanding your consciousness, also check my next video. It's about the gateway tapes, the CIS method of reaching the same expanded states of awareness through different means than meditation. See you there.